Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Let's get on in this room. We're on our first segment of how we're going to be talking about. You guys have seen it, what we're talking about today, about making lasting changes, okay? How to make lasting changes. So as you come into the room, put 3-2-23. We are on our second day already into our March, okay? So come on in the room, put 3-2-23, and let's get it in. Now, hey there, Miss Jocelyn. So when you get a chance as well, I'm going to put in the link. Hey there, Michael. I'm going to put in the link here. Okay, thank you, Chanel. I have wanted to put in the link here about Patreon. We are on in our 7-day meditation challenge. Okay, so as we are in our 7-day meditation challenge, go ahead and join Patreon. And if you go on and you join Patreon, then you're able to get into the 7-day challenge. Okay, what is this? Okay, so come on in and go on and hit the likes too as well. Okay. Go on and hit the likes. Okay. Go on and hit the likes. I see people in the room, but no likes up. Okay. So go on and do that. So that way people know that. Okay. All right. Let me go on and post Patreon and the link. Thank you for hitting the likes. It may be a little bit slow. Let me go and thank you for have a good day, Chanel, and everyone have a good day. I'm going to put in the link here for Patreon. We are doing our 7-day meditation challenge, and it's taking us right on through into our spring equinox. So I'm giving y'all a chance to come on in. Okay? All right. I don't know why that didn't pop up. Okay, I see there's some in the room. I'm just giving y'all opportunity. Thank you for coming on in. All right, so come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have our all right, there we go. Okay, so we have our Patreon link that's up. I'm just getting ready for y'all, giving y'all an opportunity to come into the room. We have our Patreon 7-day meditation challenge that is up. Okay, so it is up on Patreon. Join now. We're launching into spring equinox detox. This is all part of the formulation of taking us into March the 20th, when spring equinox in. So go on and take the time to review the meditation prompt every single day. And if you haven't joined, welcome new subscribers. If you haven't joined or you're hesitant to joining the Patreon, we have 2 different tiers. You could join it. You'll see what we're doing there and how it is part of your spiritual growth and spiritual growth into spring equinox and getting you on track or keeping you on track. Most importantly, check it out. You'll see how the North Node does over there in Patreon, along with you being in the North Node right now, part of the North Node community here on the channel, our personal North Node family as well on Patreon, and our North Node family that joins our master classes on Saturday. Okay, so as the devotion time, I'm going to kick this in just to give you a little bit of overview of devotional meditation time, that spending time with the divine, um, um, overcoming challenges or uh, enemies in some kind of way in the seen and unseen, because we all have them. So lots of times when we're spending time with the divine, okay, and then we have our challenges that can come in our lives, it will help you and me to test out our hope and our faith. And that shows you that you're truly being genuine and not merely talking about what you know or what you have acquired in your own spirituality. It's a nice test, okay? So as we go through those things, it actually makes us become stronger in our relationship with the divine, stronger in our practice of daily acknowledgement and time well spent with the divine and with yourself, and building those blocks as we've been talking about for several weeks as well. And it also helps you to maintain an attitude of trusting divine and trusting yourself that all things will work out through this challenge. And you know, going through challenges or temptations and trials, they're not fun to any of us, but we all have our share of them. We all go through them. Nobody misses it. So once you go through the challenges and you pass, like your test, we all go through the test, we're able to share an amazing experience that gives the divine honor and praise, and also shows your strength and remembering that things will pass. And you're able to show that experience with the extensions that's part of you. So that could be friends, family, yourself, in many, many ways. Okay. So that's our overview, our devotional set. Now, those that's in the room, make sure that you can take the time to hit the likes. It helps the algorithm and it lets others know that's part of the channel that we're here live. And we do come live from Tuesdays to Fridays. Tomorrow's live, I'm not quite sure what time exactly. It may come a little earlier, family. Probably more earlier. And if I don't make it earlier, then we may not have, pardon me, our live, because I have some obligations, okay? But I'll do my best, okay? So let's get it in. Let's get it in. Now, I put up that we have areas that will have us to make a lasting impression on ourselves with change. How do we make lasting changes? Okay. Now, let me know, what do you think makes a lasting change? Comment in the chat before I talk about it. Comment in the chat. How do you make a lasting change in your life? What is something that you've done that's made a lasting change? Comment in the chat. What did you do? It could be brief. You know, that's us talking to each other, being relatable as a family. What do you do that has made it a immediate change? That has made a change. What do you do that's made a lasting change? Can you share that in the chat? I'm going to see if you make a comment while I'm adjusting something here in the YouTube, in the algorithm here. What have you done has made a lasting change? It could be something brief, and it's all related to your spiritual growth. I'll give you a minute to think about it. I don't know if you're talking to me, Michael, or someone else in the chat. I'm sorry if you are. I'm not. I'm looking. If you're talking to me, I'm not sure. But I'm looking for you, each one of you, to share what was something that made a lasting change. Because we're going to be going through 7 steps. Okay? 7 steps. So each day we'll be going through 7 steps. Okay? So I haven't seen anybody make a comment. Yes, I can hear very well. Yes, I can't hear very well. Okay, can anybody else hear me? Because I'm not sounding like I'm having any difficulties. Let me know if y'all can hear me. It might be buffering or something, but I'm going to set this here. Steps that make changes in your life that last. Steps that make changes in your life that last. I'll type it in the chat. Give me a second. Not sure. Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me outside of what Michael said. I need to make lasting changes. Okay, great. You can hear me, Joyce? Jocelyn, you can hear me? Michael, let me know if you're not hearing me well. I think she can hear me. Maybe there's something going on your end. Okay? But I put the title up. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, great. Good. Thank you. All right. So 7 steps that make changes last. Loud and clear. Okay, Michael, then you're having a problem in your area. Oh, okay, no problem. Put on your earpods. Put on your earpods. No, you're okay. I'm just going back to I'm gonna type it in there so you can see it. Mine's is waiting on me too, so it's a little slow. All right. And those that's in the replay, you'll hear it in the replay. Okay. And I'll get the cards up. So I wrote in here the 7 steps that make changes in your life that last. We're going to be going over number 1. Okay. So we'll be going over number 1, which is decide now. Okay. Now I'm going to get busy in it because I was waiting on everything to clear up. So let's see if everyone will hear. Deciding to change your life. Step 1. Sometimes it sounds obvious, but sometimes it could be difficult part of our lives to make changes. Okay. So what I have found is that making changes, and as I was writing this up and hearing from the divine and how to share this in a spiritual way, is write down the aspects of your life that you don't like. Okay. Some things will help you do that when you need to make a change now. That's one thing, but we'll get into that. That's number 3. Okay. Making a decision to make a change now is an immediate thought and is a now thought. Okay. Oh my God, I need to change my life. I have to change my life. So that's like an awakening. And sometimes it can be tough to change in areas of your life and make them be last, make them matter of fact. Okay. And making a change now, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it will bring an enlightenment to say, I need to change my life. At first, it may seem scary, may be a little fearful. Very much so with making changes in your life that last. It can be scary, it can be fearful, but depending on why you want to change your life, your dreams may lead you to move into, some people changing their lives lead them into moving into another city or moving into another country where you don't know anyone. Sometimes those are major life changes. You may need to let go of relationships, making a now change. Changing friendships you've had for years to create space for new ones. Okay. Or perhaps you'll need to swap out a career for more of another direction. Okay. So in other words, changing your life means making some tough decisions. Okay. So how badly do you want to change your life? There's tough decisions that's being made and what you are willing to do and to give up to make it happen. And once you decide to change your life, come whatever may, always know that anything is possible to change. So decide to change. Step one is making that decision. Is making a decision and know that it's tough, but just make it. You have to say to yourself, oh God, or the divine or spirit guide, I need to change it. Okay. Oh, I see Michael saying what he was saying. It was an intentional um, change in his life, an intentional food change. You know, that was a major lasting change that he needed. Great, good. Thank you for sharing. So decide to change your life now. That's the one step, making a decision to do it. It's a tough decision. You have to create space to do those things so it makes sense, you know, so they make sense for you. But first of all, decide now. That's the first, okay? So we're going to hear from what the spirit animals have to say in this, what the spirit guys have to say. Thank you, spirit guys, along with deciding to change your life and making a lasting decision now. We're going to go step by step. We got 7 steps that we'll be covering, okay? What do you have to say, spirit animals, in relation to this? So, okay. The frog is coming through, and that's prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. So right on point. Title, right? The title is there. Okay? So we'll have to talk about that at another time, Michael. I have to think about that. Lots of times when you're saying that, while we say what Michael is asking, is there any specific deities or spell work helping with consistency? And I'm going to answer that. Let me finish that. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. So this is lining up with steps that make changes in your life that last. But because they immediately said what? Immediately mentioned change. Okay? Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. Opportunities are close at hand. Embrace change. Let go of the past. So what you're asking, Michael, is there any specific deities or spells to help with consistency? I will post up some ritual work. Hopefully I'll get to it today, between today and tomorrow, about focus. And I was looking at that yesterday. Actually, funny that you asked that. You always on time. I was looking at some things yesterday to post in the Moonbeam Magic on Patreon, but I was thinking about putting it on just the Moonbeams, but I'll put it in the general Patreon. I didn't want to overload everyone because there's information that's there, but I did have some things that I was reviewing yesterday in my downtime, and I may go on ahead and post that about some ritual work, spell work that will help you with consistency. Far as specific deities, again, that's something that will have to come to you. That I find that will have to come to you naturally, you know. So that's what I would recommend. Maybe sit in your downtime and see how that speaks to you on whom should assist you with consistency. Okay, and sometimes it's making a commitment to the commitment. Okay, sometimes it's about making a commitment, writing it down, and making a commitment for consistency. It's definitely a practice, you know, and setting it in stone for yourself. But that's what I would recommend. That's how I've learned about being consistent. But that's part of my personality. I tried to join the Moonbeam this month, but I think my subscription starts in April. It's okay. It actually posted. You're good. It's up now. It's up. So you should be able to see, Jocelyn. I saw yours. I sent you a message there. So it's available now. I believe it should show now. But go to, you should see about Pisces. You should see that. Okay. So Michael, you may need to make that commitment to yourself and embrace saying, okay, help me, the divine, to have this consistency in my life. Pick one area of consistency and then don't overload it. Sometimes people can want to do so much and then don't have the consistency to apply one method. I don't know if that's your style or not, but do one thing that will cause you to be consistent and then ask the spirit guides to intervene on your behalf for that, so that that is something that's impressed upon you every day to do. Like that, it'll come like that. Thank you, Jocelyn. Okay, so the next one is, we won't be here too much longer. It's the fox. Clever, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance as well. Be open to romance. So with this change, be open to new relationships. Um, you know, wave off the things that no longer, the people that may not need to be within your energy field of friends or loves. Maybe it's time for them to cycle out, and then this will allow new romance. Being clever, swift, and having solutions to bring in new. But you're going to have very quick solutions to problems. Going to be very easily found for you. If you need to bring in solutions today and making changes in your life, they're going to come very fast. Okay. And then we have elephant, greatness, full of greatness. Okay. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally achieve success. Okay. Hey there, Sean. Welcome. Welcome. You might catch us on the replay if you've been watching all along and just haven't been able to chat with us. We're in the replay. Okay. I kind of about to finish up, but it's good to have you here. Hey, did you get to see today? Don't forget, the second day, day 2 of the meditation is there. Okay. The reading is on point, Michael said. The flow of the Pisces energy brought a new job opportunity. I'm starting soon. Go, Michael. Yes, congratulations. And we got a chance to be there after you. After you went to that job fair. So in our master class, if y'all interested in ever joining master classes, Michael, after after he went to the job fair, he came into class and we were all involved outdoors in Zoom virtual to get to share with him what he was doing at that time. So congratulations, Michael. Congratulations for that new. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Sean. So, take time today. Day 2 of meditation is up. Keep your water intake up. Don't let that slide by. So because we're not talking about it, doesn't mean that you're not holding yourself accountable. And we're holding each and every one of us accountable to hydrate. Okay. I like that waterlog. Oh, you like it? Good, good. That means you downloaded it. Good. Yeah. Are you doing well with your intake? You still on it? Okay, good. Good, Sean. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you for making the time to be here. Your energy is well needed. Love seeing each and every one of you coming in and bringing the support to hear y'all messages along with me coming in to bring you the messages. It's always encouraging. And as I was taking my walk today, my walk in the rain, literally it started raining. I had my umbrella up and I was walking and I was just hearing from what Spirit was sharing with me about my path, and the investments that I've been doing. I'm talking about investments, I'm not talking about financial investors, but looking over my life and my spiritual path and where things have taken me to and from, has brought me to another pinnacle point in my direction. So, I was getting that message for myself, along with talking about trusting the divine and taking time with the divine, with giving that devotion first as we started off. So in saying that, thank you, Michael. I may drop that update in on the general Patreon, or I may just put it underneath Moonbeams because it's already written. I literally was doing it yesterday, setting up some spells for y'all to have and put in there. So if you're on a Moonbeam tier 2 level, I think I'm going to put it in there. because that it's going to be too much information on the general tier 1 because we're doing so much right now. You're welcome. You're welcome, Brother Michael. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I already was writing it up yesterday. So I was going to, because that falls underneath the workbook that we do over there in the Moonbeam. So I didn't want to overload everyone on tier 1. I was like, that's going to be too much because we're doing spring equinox, meaning the water thing. Now we're on our meditation thing. So, and I want them to be spinning like, ooh, Ranita's giving me so much. I just want y'all to stay consistent, and flow. So that meditation, that's one other thing that we're doing too, is going to bring about consistency into each and every one's lives as well, because that's like taking you up a step into the energy that we're moving in now. Because remember yesterday, our theme, the gate of March is what? Strength, steadfast, and endurance. So that's our theme coming into the gates of March. So check out yesterday's live. You'll hear a lot of different things that Spirit was sharing with us and prayer over all of us and just loving on our North Node tribe, North Node family, North Node community. Okay? So in saying that, check that out. Good. I'm glad that you downloaded that, Sean. Jocelyn, you're there. Those as in the replay crew, thank you, Chanel, for coming in before your schedule. Thank you, Chris, for being here. So in saying that, trust in everything that you do. Put yourself first in everything that you do, and everything will flow for you. All right? I'll see y'all later. For some reason, if I'm not, don't make it. It might be super early tomorrow, the live. And if not, then we might miss tomorrow and then just start back on Tuesday. I'll see how things go from the middle of the night into the morning time for tomorrow. If you in our masterclass, we have a masterclass. We're in astrology, okay? The beginning steps of astrology. But I go in very deep about tarot and about doing rituals along with the astrology, okay? So you're more than welcome to start with us. We'll be starting continuation in the next 2 weeks of our astrology. We would love to have you. And our master class is very spiritually connected. We are a family, just like we're family there. We become very family oriented. We are family oriented, but we connect even more and more there because it's personal, and we do readings there. We've connected in the astral realm, haven't we, Michael? And if Chanel's here, she'll see we've connected. I don't know if Chanel was there that day, but we did heavy connections in the astral realm where all of us there were there in that realm. Okay, and I did a guiding us there into that realm. So it's very loving environment, and none of that. We need each other in this life. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Oh, how do you sign up? Hey, Chris. Okay, are you talking about the masterclass, Chris? Or are you talking about, you're already on Patreon, so are you talking about doing the Moonbeam step 2 in step 2 in Patreon, or are you talking about the masterclass? The masterclass is on masterclass. Okay, all right. Okay, so masterclass, it would be great to have you. You'll start in on the second week. It's on my website. And I have all the other recordings up. Everything is recorded, but not last week because we were praying and doing other different things and other topics that Spirit guided us to do instead of doing our classwork. But that was part of classwork. And those that know, we do that. The next set will start on the next week on the 18th. So if you go on and you can go to the website and you'll see underneath all products, you'll see masterclass, and you just click that and you can pay for it. And I will update you on the recordings of the other days, but I don't want you to get overloaded. So if you start on the 18th, you'll be starting right in, because we'll be talking about going back to some areas that we started off at the beginning, because I'm doing it step by step. Okay? All right. Okay? So you are more than welcome. Just go to the website, okay? And it's there. All right? So you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Sean, for being here, and everyone, Michael, and everyone that's taking the time today. And I told y'all how tomorrow's gonna go. So we'll check in. If you don't see me or see that notification pop up super early and we're doing it earlier, then we'll just reconvene on Tuesday. Okay, and then we'll be on step 2 on Tuesday. All right. So I'll see y'all later. This is my last time saying that. I'll see y'all later. Bye.